Curious about the price of a Magic Online card? Try our searchable price guide on the right sidebar of any mtgoacademy.com page.
Alright, this is the start of our first round. We're on the draw. Our opponent has kept their 7, and this is our 7. Like, it's reasonable, but it has no enablers. So we're trying to play Gravecrawler, play Bloodghast, and play Dredgevine. So I'm willing to mulligan this just to find something a little bit better, like with a Faithless Looting or Grizzly Salvage, or even a Lotless Troll. So we're going to mulligan. Alright, so this is a lot better. So it looks worse. It's only one land. But between the Grizzly Salvage and the Faithless Looting, like, it's very easy for us to get there. This is going to get a Blood Crypt, because it can't get an Overgrown Tomb. Or, it can't get an Overgrown Tomb, but it can't cast Faithless Looting, and it can't get a Stomping Ground. Our opponent goes Misty Rainforest into Steam Vents, Sleight of Hand. So it looks like we're playing against some kind of Storm or Twin. Usually Twin's more Tempo Twin. They don't play Sleight of Hand anymore. So it's more likely Storm. So we gotta kill it quick. Okay, so we drew a Stomping Ground, so we can save the Marsh Flash for a black source. We are going to play it untapped and cast Faithless Looting. So what I'm going to do is discard Thug and Dredgevine. Thug so we can dredge. The next turn we can Grizzly Salvage, and then the next turn play Lotless Troll and Gravecrawler and get back whatever's in our graveyard. So discard these guys. I'm going to close this and bring out our graveyard. So we're going to go to it a lot. Okay, so it looks like it's Storm. Electromancer. Okay. So we have 6 ways to kill this in the main deck. If I could like just take a draw. But I don't think that's worth it. Okay, we wouldn't have gotten there. I'll just play a Marsh Flat and say go. I think it's actually better just play Troll. That way we can at least have some kind of damage next turn. We might be dead here pretty soon. But we'll see. The next turn I can cast Thug and Gravecrawler. So I can still bring back, we have 2 Dredgevines now. So we have like him about 2 turns we can kill him. Really? We're just gonna make our guy into a 4-3. If he has Grape Shot, he has Grape Shot, but I'm okay with this. This seems a little, like I guess he wasn't expecting for us to block. Which is fine by me. Like, that worked out really well. So next turn we're gonna Dredge Thug, play Gravecrawler. He could Grape Shot this. Doesn't look like he's going to. He just played Ataxian Probe. Another Shivan Reef. No Electromancer, okay. So we're gonna dredge. So I guess we'll go get, we have to get a black source. So I'll get a Overgrown Tomb. Play Gravecrawler. Play our Thug now. Get back our Dredgevines. And we're gonna use this ability. We attack for 12. So we can't do Taxian Probe anymore. And he can only use one of these Shivan Reefs for colored mana. So we could very well be dead. So we just have to sit back and wait. See what our opponent comes up with. So we had a pretty good draw. Okay, so he's got some rituals. Past in Flames. Okay. Ritual. Sleight of Hand. So he has no blue mana. There's 2 cards in hand. He's going to get another card. So he needs a Manamorphose to keep going. He has 6 mana. So he has all the red he needs. Okay, he had nothing. So that was a turn 4 kill. Let's go to sideboarding. So against them. So they have Pyromancer's Ascension. I'm going to take out the Lightning Bolts because it just kills Electromancer. Oops, took out a Birds. Didn't mean to do that. We're put it in our discard. It's not like overly effective because all the cards are pretty redundant, but it's just fine. We can have Rakdos Charm to eat his graveyard. This can also kill Relic of Progenitai. I might want some Abrupt Decays, but I think this is all fine. We'll see if this is enough. Go ahead and submit. So we're on the draw for game 2. We'll see whether or not our opponent keeps their hand. I could have also brought Gnaw to the bone if I thought like I could get up to like 40 life. That's like pretty ambitious. So like it would be like more likely like close to 30. Oh, I guess I could have 10 creatures in the graveyard. Alright, so that's our hand. We have double Abrupt Decay. Hopefully they're good. We have a Thoughtseize and a Faithless Looting. So I'm going to Thoughtseize turn 1, turn 2, Faithless Looting, bring back Bloodghast. Let's see, our opponent is deciding whether or not to keep still. But we're definitely keeping. I'm okay with waiting a turn for looting just because like we can draw another. We get another draw to see something else we could discard. Because right now, the only thing we have is Bloodghast and nothing else. We want to keep all our other cards. So our opponent decided to keep their 7, and we're going to keep ours. No, we would not like to mulligan. And they're probably going to have a cantrip turn 1. He took some time on that, so I wonder if it was pretty close, or if he just stepped away for a minute, which happens from time to time on Moto. He might also be double queuing, which happens a lot. Must be a very important first land. So we just played a Misty and passed. So what are we doing here? We're getting a Blood Crypt with this Marsh Flats. That's our draw for the turn. Going to 16. And then we can use one of these to either get a Forest or an Overgrown Tomb. Probably Overgrown Tomb just in case we need to cast a Bloodghast or something. Opponent sure is taking his time. Sorry about that. It's never fun to watch when someone's going really slow. Gonna give him the good old question mark. It's already been 5 minutes since he decided to play first, so yeah. And he decided to crack his Misty to get a Steam Vents. Still waiting on him. Alright, so we'll get our Blood Crypt. Going to pay 2 life. I'm going to 15 already off his Thoughtseize. I'm going to write down their hand. Alright, okay, so we have a target for the Abrupt Decay. So here's an island. Keep the Goblin, keep the Grape, keep the Desperates, keep the Truth, and we'll take the Manamorphose. It's the only card like draws and cards, the other stuff it just is in his hand, it's whatever. Alright, so you go. See, I'll probably just play Island, play Electromancer, say go. I think we're just going to Abrupt Decay it. Ooh, Ascension, okay, even better. I'll just go ahead and get a Forest here. Ooh, Dredgevine. Kind of want to take too much damage. It might not matter, but I guess we could have waited also, but like, and because this isn't going to do anything for a little bit. But if we wait, then like, you can play the Electromancer, we just looting. We can't do anything else. We have to like, another one, okay. Well, now we can at least cast looting for, let's see what we draw. Grizzly Salvage and Lawless Troll. I guess we'll discard Bloodghast and Dredgevine. Get back our Bloodghast. We'll say go. We're going to end a turn Grizzly Salvage. Hopefully get a 1-drop in the graveyard, get back this Dredgevine. I'm not going to Abrupt Decay now because there's no need to. So we drew the Mountain. So we know every draw. He's drawn 2 Ascensions and a Mountain. So he's not playing the Electromancer. So we'll get a basic Swamp. And cast Grizzly Salvage. Okay, so we're actually going to take the birds. Ooh, we actually can't cast it because we don't have two green sources, which probably should have gotten the Overgrown Tomb. Still think it's what we take. I'm not going to take the Stinkwood Imp. Guess we could take the land and hope to... That's fine. The land's a little bit better, just because we don't have the second green anyways. And we're going to dredge the Stinkweed Imp. Let's see if we got a Gravecrawler. Which we did. We got a couple of them. I guess we could Faithless Looting first, hopefully hit more Dredgevines. We have to play the Stomping Ground to guarantee we have black for the Gravecrawler. So this way, but we don't get back a Bloodghast this way, but we guarantee casting Gravecrawler. Oh, I should have discarded this. And that way I could have dredged it back. That was a mistake. Alright, well now we have Rakdos Charms, so he can't have a graveyard. Get back these, attack for 10. We would like to use this ability. So yeah, sometimes you just gotta do things with a lot of the troll before you cast your spells, like discarding cards from your hand. So we can bounce the Dredgevines, which is fine. We'll attack for 2 and see if we can't. We're gonna discard these to Lot of Troll, obviously. We are tapped out, so there's a chance he could kill us. But he has a Grape Shot, a Desperate Ritual, a Goblin Electromancer, and one unknown card. So it's not too likely. I mean, it's definitely possible. Starting out with a Manamorphose. Okay, and this gets a counter. It's pretty good. So the last two cards are Desperate and Grape Shot. Cast Probe. So we only have one red floating. I guess we can update this. And a land. Okay. It's fine by me. Sometimes we'll like upkeep, discard a dredge card to troll, but we don't need to do that. Just get back this imp. So we have a Gravecrawler, some lootings. But we don't have two things we can actually cast. Well, actually, we can flashback Faithless Looting without dredging and hope to get another swamp because and then hope to. We only have one. We only have one Gravecrawler, so we just have to hope to hit the other Gravecrawler. I think this turn is just gonna be like a setup turn. We can try to hit a land that keep open Abrupt Decay, but I think it's a little too risky to. If in case we miss, I really want to kill this Ascension. Like, he is far away from doing anything. So. We're going to discard our Dredgevines. What actually we can do is, let's see. We can eat his graveyard and kill this. So that way he's far away from putting any counters on this. I like doing that. So yeah. So he's pretty much dead here. Okay. He's going to fetch. He's going to 8. It's hard to imagine he'll be able to kill us next turn. And we have lethal on the board, even without bringing back anything from our graveyard. So let's go ahead and Rakdos Charm him. And we'll say go. So that was a pretty good game. The Echoing Truth stopped us, but his hand didn't have much action going on, and it gave us enough time to kill him, basically. All right, Desperate Ravings. Discard the Ritual. He did. So his Grape Shot and 2 unknowns now. He casts 1 spell. He can't Grape Shot away our Blood Gas and Gravecrawler, so that means we're not guaranteed. Oh, alright, Ritual. So he's got 3 damage coming. He can't kill the Lawless Troll. Let's let him pick his targets first. I guess he can deal 4 damage because he gets a copy. So once you pick his targets, we're going to discard the Stinkwind Imp. Alright, so he still killed that. Like, I want to discard that anyways, just so we can dredge. Alright, so we still only have the 1 Gravecrawler. Well, actually, we just get to cast this thing, Gravecrawler, never mind. Sometimes you just cast a Stinkwind Imp, so... Because the other Gravecrawler turns on this Gravecrawler, get back the Dredgevines. Yep, and that's game. So if your opponent doesn't have dedicated graveyard hates, a lot of times you can just mow through whatever they're doing. Especially like Provo in that game, like he didn't do anything to stop us, so we just kind of ran him over. All right, so we won our first match.